Sometimes you gotta man up.
Yeah, my friend will go crazy about that. I don't know where, but I'm gonna hang it somewhere. It's gonna be beautiful. I will do a whole video about Trader Village on a different date.
What's up, Knights? Welcome to today's video. It is a weekend vlog, and I'm here on the weekend fixing to head off to work in about 5 minutes. But I'm gonna tell you about today real fast. So we are gonna go thrift shopping after I get off work, and that is the current plan. And I'm also gonna talk to y'all about this subject right here. Sometimes you gotta man up. You gotta do things you don't want to do. It's not just about what you should do, what you're supposed to do. It's actually about manning up. And there's two specific ways I want to discuss with y'all right now. So way one is having difficult conversations. The longer you wait to have a difficult conversation, the harder the conversation is to have. And the worse the outcome of the conversation normally is. So keep that in mind anytime you're stuck in a situation where you're like, I got to talk to that person about X, Y, and Z, but X, Y, and Z is so uncomfortable. I don't really want to talk to them about X, Y, and Z. This ain't going to be fun. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be da-da-da-da-da-da. Just remember, the longer you wait to do that, the worse X, Y, and Z is going to be, and the worse the conversation itself is going to be. Plus, it's going to cause you a lot more stress if you sit there or stand there and just wait and wait and wait. It's going to get worse up here and out there. So that is the first part about just manning the fuck up. Second part is figuring stuff out. Sometimes you have to step up and take care of things that you don't want to. You got to step up. You got to figure stuff out. You have to be the problem solver. And sometimes you just got to be the caregiver. You know, you have to actually step up when you don't want to. I'll give you a great example. Many years ago, my father had 2 heart attacks in one day. From that point forward, I had to pretty much be his caregiver for years. His health just went down to the point where he couldn't go to work. He couldn't get up to go to the bathroom no more, all this other stuff. I had to be there to take care of him. Mind you, I was still a snot-nosed kid back then. I was like in my early 20s. I was a snot-nosed kid, but that experience taught me that, hey, sometimes you have to step up and take care of things. I've had other situations, including a situation right now where I'm having to step up and take care of things. I have to strategize, I have to plan, I have to do research and find out the best possible outcome and how to achieve said outcome the best way. Sometimes it's an extremely elaborate and complicated plan, like the plan I have right now is going to fix something for me and my family. Very complicated plan. Took me a lot of research and explorative thinking, right? For lack of a better term, explorative thinking to come up with this plan. And it's not going to be a fun plan, but it's how I fix the situation and find the best outcome. And it's up to me to do so, right? Other people could do it, sure, but they're not going to. So it means it's up to me to stand up, to man up and take care of this situation. So back to my father, he has heart attacks. It was, I think, right before the pandemic. So I was taking care of him through all that, and then the pandemic hit. And I'm like, okay, now I have to man up all over again in a whole new way. Because now his health's so far down, if COVID came into our house, it would have killed him. It would have. So I had to then stand up, man up, go work a job, and do everything I could not to bring that home. I was working in retail in a town that people did not give a single crap about getting other people sick. So I learned how to do all the house duties myself. I learned how to also take care of him by myself. I learned how to start paying more in the bills by myself. I learned how to do pretty much everything that I had to do, everything that I never had to do before, very rapidly, because I was the one who was left standing to man the fuck up. But sometimes you gotta man up. You gotta man up and have the difficult conversations. And you have to man up and take care of situations, take care of people. You gotta man up and do the things no one else is going to do. Sometimes it's all on your shoulders, and you have to accept that, and you have to keep rocking through that to find the other side of that fence. The grass will be greener, but you have to water that grass by making the plan and finding your way. And that is very difficult. My father was in the hospital recently. Actually, he's back in the hospital right now. Unrelated story. But he was in the hospital recently, and they weren't giving him his medication that he needed, right? He couldn't request his hospital back in Arkansas to call this hospital, because that's actually illegal. So I had to call his old hospital. I had to tell them what was going on so they could tell me what's been going on, and I could discuss between the two hospitals. So I stood as the middleman, the middle ground between two different hospitals, and it was very stressful. Yes, most of these situations where you have to stand up and man up are extremely stressful. But you have to do it. You have to deal with the stress. You have to find a way to deal with the stress that's not going to be so harmful to you that you can no longer man up and stand up and do these things. So keep all that in mind, folks. I'm going to get on with this day. We might talk more about this in a little bit, but for now, just keep in mind, we have to man up. We have to have the difficult conversations. We have to fix things sometimes, even when we don't want to be the one who fixes them. Keep that in mind. So we went thrifting, went to a couple different thrift stores. It was really fun. I got, look at a lot of cool stuff, but ultimately only actually purchased like a couple clothing items. Nothing crazy. But today, the next day, it's been a whole day, y'all, Sunday. Today, I went to a place called Trader Village. I will do a whole video about Trader Village on a different date. But I went to this place called Trader Village and I got a couple cool things. I got this money tree. Look at that. My second money tree I've ever owned. The first one died. Ironically, I bought this from the same place at Trader Village I bought the last one. But now I got a little money tree. And I got this. I got myself a samurai sword or katana or whatever it is called. I don't know what it's called. But I got it. And it's nice. Look at this. Oh yeah, look at that. This is beautiful. It needs to be sharpened, of course, but it is still very nice. Look at that. That is beautiful. I'm going to hang on my wall somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm going to hang it somewhere. It's going to be beautiful. It is going to be amazing. Look at that. It was $140. I talked them down to $60 plus taxes. So I actually only paid $68 for this. Original $140. But I got talked down to $68 total. And that I love that. The fact that you can talk people down on prices at this place. Like someone says, oh, it's $20. Well, I'll give you $15 for it. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love bartering. Bartering is such a dead language in this world these days, especially in the U.S. U.S. of A. It is such a dead language. I love bartering because I get to save money and I get cool stuff. I barter on Facebook Marketplace all the time. So I got this planter over here. So I got this planter right here. This beautiful little concrete stairway planter. That did not come with it. That's my girlfriend. She made that. Isn't it cute? Anyway, that's a bonsai tree I'm growing right now. Long story short, I got this for $20, originally $25. I bartered. I love bartering. I got this and these three plant foods for $20, including the pot. Bartered for that a little bit. I ain't gonna say bartering is manning up, but saving money's manning up in a way. You know what I'm saying? So, Knights, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Continue growing how you need to grow. Man up when you gotta man up. Have the difficult conversations and do what you have to do to survive. Keep on thriving. Keep on surviving. Live a noble lifestyle and don't deal with no bull. Yes, sir. I'll catch y'all in the next video.